I'm still working, just know I never cry wolf. Just know I never cry wolf.
I just want to discuss something that's been going on Twitter for a while now. Also Reddit. I've seen this happening in a couple of places now. It's been going on for a while. So basically, in the world of rap and hip hop music, I feel like people like to categorize and split and divide the rap world into regular rappers, and correct me if I'm wrong, and then this is the part that kind of irks me, SoundCloud rappers. You know, they call certain guys that are on the up and up SoundCloud rappers. They don't, it's almost like they're not recognizing them as like real rappers. Like, oh, he's just a SoundCloud rapper. Oh yeah, he's good for a SoundCloud rapper. I always thought that was so stupid because I mean, everybody pretty much that's relevant nowadays started out as a SoundCloud rapper. I mean, think back to last year. Think back to everybody you listen to now that's blowing up, that everybody is listening to in the clubs, that's listening to at house parties. I don't know, like Lil Uzi Vert. I personally found him on SoundCloud. I never thought, hey, this guy's pretty good for a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah, you know, like he's not fucking Drake, but he's for a SoundCloud rapper, he's pretty good. No, I just thought, hey, SoundCloud, fuck, one, it's free. Like, I don't have to fucking pay for it. Two, it lets me find, I've constantly thirsty for new types of sounds, new types of different like waves of rapping and different ways of creating music. It doesn't necessarily have to be rap, but I mean, just one example, Lil Uzi Vert, when I started listening to his music on his SoundCloud, I've never thought like, oh wow, he's pretty good just for this medium, he's never gonna blow up. But I mean, look at him now. The guy's easily one of the biggest rappers, and you know, you go into any real public place that plays rap music, you're probably gonna hear Money Longer. Nobody says Lil Uzi Vert is a SoundCloud rapper. Now they just call him a fucking mumble rapper or whatever that stupid shit is. But you know, every rapper that is big now turns to SoundCloud to upload their music, and that's the way it's going to be until something different comes out, or a different way of putting your music forth comes out. And getting used to it is probably the only thing we can do at this point, and stop calling them SoundCloud rappers. I mean, what was it like 15 years ago? Did they call them like mixtape out of the trunk rappers? Like, oh, you're not a real rapper, you just hand mixtapes out of your trunk because there is no internet. But I mean, like, think of anybody, 21 Savage, Famous Dex, all those guys, they just started out making music on their SoundCloud. Yeah, they make music videos and all that, but you don't go to those until you hear their SoundCloud. Nobody starts with 10 million plays. I mean, that days like that are long behind us, where out of nowhere we'll hear an artist that has like one song blow up on MTV fucking Sucker Free Sunday or something like that, and we find out about them that way because the only label pushed artists would be shown that way, and we would be limited to only a certain amount of sounds and only a certain amount of artists. SoundCloud basically broke open what we can hear and what type of sounds we can find. The term shouldn't be used as an insult. It's the best thing that's happened to music in a long time, in my opinion. It's, if I see a guy that's on SoundCloud, strictly SoundCloud, because he hasn't really got that level of clout yet to the point where he's on every other fucking blog, website, and I guess TV if you still watch that shit. It's not an insult at all. It's something that they should embrace and understand, that SoundCloud is the best platform to release music now, and calling them a SoundCloud rapper makes you look like a fool, in my opinion, because you know you're going to be listening to them once their music is everywhere else, once they blow up, because the SoundCloud is the beginning of the snowball. You know it's only going to go uphill from there. It's going to get bigger from there. Like I mentioned, I really think SoundCloud is the best thing that's happened to not just rap music, but all music in a long time. It really opened the floodgates to us being able to find any type of genre that we like. It lets us find out almost a lot about ourselves, and we get to explore different types of sounds, different types of genres that weren't pushed because they weren't mainstream, because they're these websites and blogs that are paid to have people come to them didn't want to push that out because that's not going to bring people in, these new types of genres. And SoundCloud, on the other hand, lets you choose what you want, and that's what I thought was awesome. It lets you really explore, find different artists, find new artists, you can even find gems of old artists, because there's a lot of big artists now that have like their older songs on there, and I always thought that was super cool. And you know, it's just not something that should be used as a term of insult. I mean, it's a great medium for artists to really showcase their talent and put their talent out there for us to see, and it also lets them make money off of it while we get to listen to it for free. There's no monthly subscription charge. I know you can get the premium for SoundCloud, which is definitely something great to have, but if you don't want that, you don't have to have it. You can with that still find all the music you want. I think we just all need to accept, and this is I would call this pretty factual, that all of the big rappers of tomorrow are today's quote unquote SoundCloud rappers. Think of X. Everybody that listens to X right now, most people weren't around, I don't know, 5-6 months ago even. I mean, and the only people that were around were people that were listening to his SoundCloud. Now that he's getting so big, everybody's got millions of plays all over everywhere, nobody's gonna call X a SoundCloud rapper. But I mean, I didn't come up with the term, and I hate the term being used as an insult, but he started out that way, so why is nobody calling him that right now? It's almost like it's synonymous with being underground. Like I know a lot of people have called Puya a SoundCloud rapper, and I always thought that was so stupid. And I know he's the underground underdog and that he embraces that type of culture and that almost underground genre of rap, but he's not a SoundCloud rapper by any means. And I mean, at the end of the day, the dude's getting his money, so what does it really matter? It's just a stupid term that's thrown around by people that don't want to accept the incoming artists until they're big enough to the point where they accept it and understand that SoundCloud is just a platform for them to put their music out. It's not a title that is tied to them permanently, referencing, basically saying they will never blow up. That's why I think it's insulting too, is because people almost, by calling someone a SoundCloud rapper, are saying you're limited to only this sphere of SoundCloud and that you will never really come out of this and you're not going to be big on iTunes or something. But me personally, I only listen to SoundCloud really, and that's the way it's going to be, because that's, in my opinion, where you can find the best and most diverse and new music. Well, iTunes and places like that just give you a lot of what's already out there. So me personally think SoundCloud rapper is a stupid term. I think limiting anybody in any genre by their SoundCloud is stupid. So you know what, just hop off their dicks, let them live, and stop calling them that, or call them that if you want to, but I just think it's foolish. With that being said, I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that we should keep calling rappers that are on the up and up SoundCloud rappers, or should we just let them live and understand that whether it be Drake or Puya, they all make their own type of music and it's diverse, and SoundCloud is just a platform for them to put their music up and a platform for them to gain traction, and understand that music is music no matter where it is put, and not limiting them to only that platform? Let me know what you guys think below. Definitely love to hear your opinion.
Just know I never cry wolf. No, I never cry